for Willie.
Remembering a husband, a father and a grandfather.
What he wanted was to see his first great-grandchild, and unfortunately that never happened. And there's absolutely no doubt, if it hadn't been for asbestos, he would have met his first great-grandchild.
The Vidler family say after 76-year-old Willie's funeral, they all pledged to raise awareness of the dangers of asbestos. The electrician died from the lung condition mesothelioma.
I was married for 55 years. My husband was diagnosed a year ago, and he only lasted until November the 23rd. He worked at the construction of Kirkensey Power Station. He said it was like a snowfall, the asbestos falling around him.
The hospital were amazing. It did seem to take an awful long time before we got the diagnosis. There just didn't seem to be the specialists there. And most of the family had never heard of mesothelioma.
Asbestos was used extensively in construction before it was banned in the UK in 1999. Experts say if undisturbed, it doesn't pose a risk. But campaigners describe the situation with older public buildings as a health time bomb.
Today, we've got to...
They hold this annual memorial service for those affected by asbestos-related conditions. Each year, more and more families attend.
We need to eradicate asbestos from schools and buildings in order that we don't see this in 30 years' time. Yes, they are doing all they can, and yes, it is minimal risk, but that's unacceptable. Minimal risk is not good enough.
Councils insist they have robust safety programmes in place. In a statement, the Scottish Government stressed in the last 10 years there has been improvements and a reduction in the proportion of schools deemed to be in a poor or bad condition. It added the issue of handling of asbestos within school buildings is taken very seriously, and it expects local authorities to strictly follow health and safety recommendations.
Each person will have their own story to tell and their own heartbreak.
We're not going to let it go until there's a proper campaign out there to get something done about asbestos. It just seemed something that Willie would have wanted us to do.
Sharon Frew, STV News, Glasgow.